Ahaha, new decade, new flu, new me. I just feel way worse because I straight up have the flu. I ended 2019 with a cold, and when 2020 came around, I got the flu. Hopefully your New Year's was better than that. And for everyone out there with the flu, get well soon. It is flu season. Get your shots. Get your lemon and honey tea. But I can't go weeks without posting, so today we're just going to suffer together with the flu. Even Hannah has the flu. It's really bad.
We just out here suffering.
So a couple months back, I made this whole video about this guy named Paul Zimmer, who was a ex-Musical.ly star. Musical.ly was TikTok before it was TikTok. And if you haven't already watched that, I'll recap that video pretty quickly here, because we all know that all of you guys are Zoomers and you guys don't have time to go back to watch old content, because who watches content from 2019 and 2020? It's 2020, baby. We moving forward. So with that said, let's recap what I already said in 2019.
Our brains are on some fevered type beat, so bear with us.
But Paul Zimmer was a large content creator on Musical.ly. He mainly posted videos of him shirtless or just dancing, making the faces. Ahaha. So yeah, he was a prime candidate for the TikTok F-Boys video me and my friend Lewis Spears did back in the day.
When you get under specific lighting, you can see that he kind of has a good rig. And then girls meet him in person and they go like this. Oh,
I will link to that video down in the description down below. He was pretty much an OG e-boy. That seems to be the focal point of all of his content. I said it in 2019, I'm gonna say it in 2020. What the f was that? However, he also did live streams on the app, which was actually what got him into hot water in the first place. It was similar to how you can go live on Instagram, but like Twitch, you could give donations. And this was also kind of weird because Paul Zimmer was believed to be about 24 years old at this time, but his audience seemed a lot younger than that. But long story short, our guy Paul was basically just scamming kids for money on TikTok.
Dang, you guys should go ahead and check her out. She sent in a dab reel which gets you an instant reaction to your Musical.lys. If you guys want to check her out, click right here on the top contributor. She is #1 right now. So yeah, click right here and click #1 if you guys want to go ahead and check her out. Bam! And thank you so much to Cecilia for the I Am Very Rich gift. Freya with the I Am Very Rich gift. Also, you guys are amazing, blowing it up with so many of the gifts. Remember, guys, you can send in 1 of the dab reels or 5 of the I Am Very Rich gifts, either one, and I'll react to your guys' Musical.lys. Thank you, Freya, for the nene. The emoji in the emoji game is going to be the cool emoji.
I didn't understand any of this the first time I watched it, but if you pay attention here, he promises to react to people's Musical.lys.
Remember, guys, you can send in 1 of the dab reels or 5 of the I Am Very Rich gifts, either one, and I'll react to your guys' Musical.lys.
But as time showed, he didn't really hold up to that promise, and there was a lot of people who just did not get their reactions or duets or whatever they paid for. And then our guy Paul was then exposed and canceled by a bunch of people. So then, as the legend has it, he disappeared. He completely stopped posting on all of his social medias and he deleted all of his old photos. And then we find out he just comes back, but as another name and a lot younger. Now, I covered all of this in my original video of him, but some news has been brought to my attention by some of you guys flooding my mentions, telling me that Paul Zimmer is posting on his old social media accounts as Troy Becker now, to not make it even more blatant that this is the same guy.
This is like so comedic.
It doesn't make sense. He's so not self-aware. The lack of self-awareness here is mind-baffling.
Aha, I'm a completely different person. Isn't that so crazy? It's like we're twins, right?
It's so bad. So he comes back with this post right here. This actor, at Troy Becker IG Kid, literally looks like a younger, sexier version of me. I don't even use social media anymore, but I had to post this, ha ha ha. Okay, so obviously he's trying to plug this new account here on his old account. Oh my
Who's
goodness.
this young, sexy guy? Oh my god. Twin.
Young, sexier version of me. And this is like a 25-year-old guy who's allegedly saying this about some random like 17-year-old kid.
But it gets even funnier because he's just talking about himself.
I know, it's, oh my
You
god.
can't make this up.
No, you literally cannot make this up. This is so insane. But then he gets this younger and sexier version of himself to make an Instagram or TikTok video for him to post on his current accounts. And it just gets really weird. Wow, he's even using that filter to make himself look kind of like younger.
Hey, what's up? My name is Troy Becker. I'm an actor. Paul Zimmer reached out to me and asked to record a video because he says he really, really looks like me, and he wanted to post it onto something called TikTok. So here you go, Paul Zimmer. Nice to meet you guys.
You are Paul Zimmer, Troy. You are Paul. What is going on?
Which 17-year-old kid doesn't know what TikTok is?
That's also really true.
I'm telling you, he is my younger bro, laughing emoji. Troy Becker IG, congrats on your show. Can't wait to watch it. It will be like watching myself.
What show?
That's because it is yourself. And what show as well. Yeah, I want to see what show this guy landed.
I want to see what show is featuring Troy Becker.
Do you think it'll be credited Paul Zimmer? Just typo. Some people just do not have any sense of self-awareness. It's honestly insane.
I just don't understand why he doesn't just stop. That's so weird.
I don't even know. But Paul Zimmer, who has multiple names, is kind of sociopathic. But I mean, hey, he then makes an Instagram post where he goes on and on about how much he looks like himself, or Paul, or Troy, and it's just so uncomfortable to read because you can just clearly tell it's the same guy.
They have the same mannerisms as well. It's the same person.
Who is he thinking he's fooling? I mean, it has to be the youngest of the TikTok audience. That is maybe the only people he could fool with this. Watching this train wreck is seriously I'm getting secondhand embarrassment for him. Let's just look at this post. Hey, it's Paul Zimmer. This is probably going to be my last social media post ever. I must say that I'm very grateful for social media, and I've had such a fun time using all these different social media platforms and having the opportunity to entertain millions of people for many years. With this being said, I've come to a place in my life where being in the spotlight and being an entertainer is no longer my passion. Although, it deeply saddens me to leave so bluntly, especially that so many of you have watched me for so many years. I didn't want to leave my social media pages just sitting to die. That's what you've been doing for the past few years. So, I've decided to give my social media accounts to Troy Becker IG because he is one of the dopest people I know, and he's literally my younger twin. So weird, dude. This is so weird. My much younger twin, I believe, Troy, is 15 or 16 years old. Ha 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 ha. Laughing emoji. I know that Troy Becker IG is busy filming his TV show and a movie, but I hope he spends some time on here to bring joy to y'all. Thank you all so much for supporting me. I am sending all of you my love to each and every one of you. What did I read? He's giving his social media account to himself as a persona of a 15 or 16-year-old. Why is a 25-year-old pretending to be a 15-year-old on the internet?
Lord knows.
This does not make any sense to me. Why wouldn't he just continue as Troy Becker? There is no difference between the two.
No, you mean continue as Paul Zimmer.
No, yeah, Paul Zimmer. That's what I mean. Sorry. See, there is no difference between the two. Oh my goodness.
Honestly, if it was the type of thing where he didn't want all of the drama that happened with him, he's like, oh, I'm just going to start a new persona or whatever, it would be weird. But the thing that makes it the weirdest is him pretending he's 16.
Imagine giving away an Instagram account almost at 1 million followers to a dude because he's pretty cool. He's the dopest guy I know of. Yet, the first time you heard about him was only a few days ago, apparently. Or a few days before this post. So, yeah, man. It's pretty fishy, dog. There's definitely some ugler i mosen her, to put it in a very Norwegian term that absolutely no one would ever understand. But hey, something's wrong here.
What does that mean?
Directly translated, it means owls in the moss. You'll never see an owl in the moss.
True, I didn't think of it like that.
It'd just be like that.
Owls in the moss? I'm gonna start saying that.
But yeah, Paul Zimmer and Troy Becker are 100% the same person, without a shadow of doubt. The only way I could maybe believe this is if I met both of them in person at the same time, then I would be like, wow, okay, I take this back.
Yeah, but doesn't quote unquote Paul not want to be in the limelight anymore? So like,
Oh, probably, yeah.
Not ever again. He's probably just living in like a little tiny
Box. He's just parked Paul Zimmer while he lives through Troy Becker for the rest of his life.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
But also, wouldn't it be cool, like, have a video, it's like me interviewing Paul Zimmer and Troy Becker. It's just him and then a hologram of him.
What if he just has like Paul Zimmer's like body is like floating inside of like this like nitrogen tank or whatever?
Oh my gosh, and he's feeding off of him and his energy and stuff.
Exactly. That could be a thing. But I guess the icing of the cake is just the whole thing that Paul Zimmer is now pretending to be a teenager, which is really weird.
Hello, fellow children. I too make TikTok videos.
Because wasn't he saying he was like 19 not too long ago? And now it's suddenly like 15 or 16?
Oh, yeah, that's true.
What's going on?
Paul, what are you doing, bruv?
What the? This whole situation just proves to me for every year that goes by, it just ramps up the amount of weirdos on the internet. So on that note, I think this is where I'll be ending today's video. If you enjoyed the video, please drop a like on it. If you're new here, I welcome you to my channel. It'll be awesome if you subscribe. I'll be back in not the same setup as last year. I'll be rearranging my office, but I'm excited to get back to uploading a whole lot of YouTube videos. I've taken a little bit of a vacation now, but I'll be home soon. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
I don't talk, I get it. Yeah, you know I'm about it. If it kill me, I'ma let it. Run into the bag like I'm so athletic. I've been up since 6, making hits like tennis. I've been on fire, I just need my credit. Wanna go far, need to change my settings. Reaching for the stars so my feet touch heaven. Haven't had first, bitch, already want seconds.